Ancient cultures believed certain plants could shift your entire life. Egyptian pharaohs were buried with them. Hindu families placed them by the door to guard the home. Native American healers burned them to clear heavy energy and restore balance to a space. Today, NASA confirms what ancient knowledge has long held true. Some plants purify your air, calm your mind, and transform the feel of a space. They don't just sit pretty, they actively support your health, energy, and clarity. Welcome to Stellar Eureka. Today we're revealing 15 indoor plants that heal, protect, and elevate your home into a sanctuary of wellness and balance. This isn't your average basil. Known as tulsi in Sanskrit, holy basil is a sacred herb in Hindu tradition, believed to embody the goddess Lakshmi herself. Unlike sweet basil used in Italian cooking, tulsi has a spicy, clove-like scent and centuries of spiritual reverence behind it. For over 5,000 years, it's been grown in courtyards and temples across India, celebrated for its power to purify the mind, body, and spirit. Vedic texts describe it as the incomparable one, and modern science now classifies it as an adaptogen, plants that help regulate stress hormones like cortisol and support adrenal health. Its aromatic oils, especially eugenol and rosmarinic acid, calm the nervous system and lift mood. In traditional households, it's placed at entrances to ward off misfortune and maintain spiritual balance. NASA studies even found tulsi effective at removing indoor air pollutants like formaldehyde and benzene. Grow it in warm sun and let the soil dry slightly between waterings. Pinching the leaves encourages lush growth and gives you fresh clippings for tea, rituals, or mindful moments. Tucked between jagged rocks and desert silence, white sage survives where few others do, and that's exactly the kind of energy it brings into your home. Known as a sacred medicine by many Native American tribes, especially the Lakota, who call it pejuta, meaning medicine, this silvery herb has been used in purification rituals for thousands of years. But it doesn't just cleanse the air, it resets the energy of everything it touches. Burning dried sage bundles releases negative ions, particles that neutralize airborne toxins and elevate mood. The effect is similar to standing near a waterfall or after a lightning storm. According to research, sage smoke eliminates up to 94% of airborne bacteria, with benefits lasting over 24 hours. But you don't need flames to unlock its power. Simply rubbing fresh leaves can activate the same purifying compounds. White sage's protective qualities extend into the energetic realm. Care is minimal. This desert native thrives on neglect. Water only when soil is completely dry, and give it the brightest light you have. Energy workers used it to clear stagnant or malicious energies, especially after arguments, illness, or grief. It thrives in full sun with minimal water, preferring sandy, well-draining soil, perfect for forgetful plant parents. If there were ever a botanical bodyguard, this would be it. The snake plant, with its upright, sword-like leaves, doesn't just decorate your space, it defends it. Also known as mother-in-law's tongue, this plant is prized in feng shui circles for its sharp lines, which are believed to slice through stagnant or negative energy and act as protective barriers. But the snake plant's talents aren't just spiritual. It's one of the few houseplants that continue to produce oxygen at night thanks to a process called CAM photosynthesis. That makes it ideal for bedrooms, enhancing sleep by purifying air while you rest. In fact, NASA ranked it among the top air-cleaning plants, especially effective at filtering formaldehyde, xylene, and toluene. Its survival skills are legendary. Native to West Africa, this plant evolved in harsh, arid climates, storing water in its thick leaves. It thrives in low light and neglect. Just water it when the soil is bone dry. It practically dares you to forget it. Whether placed in a corner to deflect energy or beside the bed for nocturnal purification, the snake plant is a sentinel for strength, endurance, and clarity. Lavender doesn't just smell nice,
It's such a nice smell when it's fully open. When they're tight like this,
it rewires your nervous system. The moment you crush its violet blossoms or even brush past its silvery foliage, compounds like linalool and linalyl acetate get to work. These molecules interact directly with your limbic system, lowering anxiety, blood pressure, and heart rate within minutes. But lavender's magic isn't purely chemical, it's energetic. In ancient Rome, it was sprinkled into baths to cleanse both skin and spirit. Today, spiritual practitioners place lavender in bedrooms and meditation corners to calm mental chatter and encourage peaceful dreams. Its dual personality is fascinating. In the morning, its scent uplifts. By evening, it soothes into deep rest. Few plants can match its 24-hour energetic intelligence. Indoors, lavender thrives when treated like the Mediterranean native it is. Lots of sunlight, excellent drainage, and cool temperatures in winter. Use a sandy mix and resist overwatering. If it gets leggy, trim it back hard. It'll come back bushier and stronger. Across cultures and centuries, lavender has earned its place as a plant that restores both calm and clarity, and it's easy to see why. Snap a leaf, and you'll see why Egyptians called it the plant of immortality. Aloe Vera's thick, spined leaves hide a soothing gel packed with over 75 nutrients and healing compounds, enzymes, amino acids, and anti-inflammatories that repair skin, ease burns, and calm irritation almost instantly. But aloe's power isn't limited to the physical. In spiritual traditions from Africa to South America, aloe is believed to absorb negative energy, especially electromagnetic radiation from devices, and act as a living shield. Practitioners say that when a healthy aloe suddenly turns yellow or collapses, it has absorbed harmful forces, sacrificing itself to protect the home. At night, aloe also purifies indoor air, filtering toxins like benzene and formaldehyde. Its hardiness makes it ideal for beginners. Just place it in a sunny spot and water sparingly, only when the soil is completely dry. Overwatering is the only real danger. The plant's care requirements are beautifully simple. It thrives on neglect, preferring bright, indirect light and infrequent watering. This low-maintenance nature makes it perfect for beginners or those who travel frequently. Some plants purify air. Some absorb negative energy. The peace lily does both and looks graceful doing it. With broad green leaves and striking white spathes that resemble flags of truce, this tropical beauty symbolizes inner calm and restored balance. Peace lilies respond dramatically to care. They droop when thirsty and revive swiftly after a drink. They enjoy filtered light moisture, and the occasional leaf wipe to maintain optimal breathing efficiency. Spiritually, they're placed in homes to ease tension, restore harmony, and foster compassion. Feng Shui experts recommend them for shared spaces prone to conflict. Scientifically, the peace lily stands out. In NASA's famous Clean Air study, peace lilies were found to remove not just formaldehyde and benzene, but also trichloroethylene and ammonia, chemicals commonly released by furniture and cleaning products. That means while it looks serene, it's working non-stop to detoxify your space, even while you sleep. With its thick, rounded leaves that resemble coins, the jade plant has long been a botanical symbol of wealth and good fortune. In Feng Shui, it's considered one of the ultimate prosperity plants, often placed near entrances or in a home's wealth corner to invite abundance. But its power goes deeper than financial symbolism. The jade plant's slow and steady growth reflects long-term accumulation of money, wisdom, and stability. While many plants race upward, the jade takes its time, developing thick trunks and gnarled limbs that can last generations. Some jade plants have lived over 100 years, passed down as living heirlooms in families. Their growth teaches patience and restraint. They thrive in bright light and prefer to dry out completely between waterings, making them ideal for busy households or those who tend to forget. In energy work, jade reinforces intentions around prosperity, resilience, and legacy. For thousands of years, jasmine has been linked to love, intuition, and deep rest. Its scent intensifies after dark, triggering relaxation through a gentle boost of GABA, the neurotransmitter that helps calm the nervous system. Night-blooming varieties are especially prized for their ability to quiet the mind and support restorative sleep. Culturally, jasmine is associated with moon goddesses and divine femininity. In Hindu ceremonies, it symbolizes purity and love. In Chinese tradition, it's used to draw in prosperity and good luck. Energy workers turn to jasmine when seeking to open the heart chakra or enhance emotional intuition. The key to thriving jasmine? Light and consistency. It prefers bright, indirect sun and a steady watering routine, just enough to keep the soil lightly moist. Let it dry too long and the blooms will fade. Overwater and the roots will protest. Place it near your bed or meditation area and let its delicate aroma guide you into rest, reverie, or insight. Rosemary isn't just a culinary herb. It's an ancient symbol of remembrance, clarity, and mental resilience. For thousands of years, rosemary has been used in rituals, study halls, and even battlefields to sharpen focus and strengthen the spirit. Ancient Greek students wore garlands of rosemary during exams, and today, modern science confirms why. Compounds in its aroma boost acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter linked to memory and alertness. But rosemary doesn't stop at brain power. In energy work, it's a powerful purifier and protector, often burned to clear lingering sadness, cleanse after illness, or seal energetic boundaries after conflict. Its evergreen needles radiate stability, making it a go-to plant for spaces that feel unsettled or unfocused. Indoors, rosemary thrives in sun-drenched windows with excellent drainage and minimal fuss. Let the soil dry slightly between waterings and avoid humidity. It prefers conditions similar to its rugged Mediterranean homeland. Place it near your desk for a mental edge, or by the front door as a symbolic sentinel of clarity and protection. Some plants purify the air, others multiply with ease. The spider plant does both and teaches a lesson in abundance along the way. With its arching green and white leaves and tiny offshoots that dangle like parachutes, this plant is often seen as a symbol of fertility, creativity, and the nurturing force of nature. In Feng Shui, its flowing shape generates soft, grounding energy. The cascading babies are said to draw down anxious, chaotic vibes, making it an ideal companion for overactive workspaces or restless minds. NASA ranks it among the top indoor air purifiers, particularly effective at removing formaldehyde and carbon monoxide. It prefers indirect light, occasional watering, and a little room to stretch, ideal for anyone seeking a resilient, low-maintenance companion. In return, it offers beauty, renewal, and fresh starts again and again. But its generosity doesn't stop there. Spider plants propagate effortlessly. Just clip one of the baby plantlets and root in water. It's a living symbol of sharing. Many people receive their first spider plant as a gift passed down from someone else's thriving home. Despite its name, lucky bamboo isn't bamboo at all. It's a species of Dracaena, but in Feng Shui, its reputation as a magnet for good fortune is legendary. The number of stalks matters: 2 for love, 3 for happiness, 5 for health, and 8 for wealth and success. That's why it's a popular housewarming gift across Asia. Each arrangement carries symbolic intention. Its straight or spiraling stalks are more than decorative. In energy practices, they represent upward growth and resilience. Because lucky bamboo thrives in water, it embodies flow, circulating abundance, and keeping stagnant energy at bay. Many practitioners keep it near entrances, desks, or in wealth corners to promote movement and balance in both life and finances. It's nearly indestructible. Lucky bamboo prefers indirect light, and can live for years in just water as long as it's changed every 10 to 14 days. For extra vibrancy, add a few drops of liquid fertilizer once a month. Whether you see it as a symbol or just a stylish green companion, Lucky Bamboo quietly channels good energy, rooted in tradition, and reaching for growth. Few scents cut through mental fog like eucalyptus. One deep inhale and it's like flipping a switch. Your chest opens, your mind sharpens, and your energy shifts. Aboriginal Australians have used eucalyptus for thousands of years to heal the body and clear the spirit, and today, science backs its power. The oil-rich leaves contain sentinel, a compound proven to ease respiratory issues and reduce inflammation. But eucalyptus works on more than just the physical. In spiritual practices, it's used to sweep out emotional heaviness and stagnant energy. Practitioners hang fresh branches over doorways, add them to steam rituals, or place the plant near workspaces to promote mental clarity and protection. Indoors, eucalyptus needs bright light and excellent airflow. Let the soil dry slightly between waterings and avoid overly humid spots. A light misting helps preserve leaf aroma without oversaturating the roots. It's a powerful choice for anyone needing focus, freshness, and energetic reset. Mint isn't just a kitchen staple, it's an energetic stimulant with ancient roots. Used in Greek temples, Ayurvedic medicine, and Roman bathhouses, mint has always been valued for its ability to awaken the senses and clear stagnant energy. Its crisp aroma isn't just refreshing, it's a nervous system tonic, improving alertness, reducing fatigue, and lifting mood almost instantly. Energetically, mint is used to break through mental blocks and reset emotional tension. It's a go-to herb for spiritual cleansing, believed to repel negativity and invite abundance. In hoodoo and folk traditions, mint leaves are scattered around thresholds to ward off bad luck and attract prosperity. Indoors, mint thrives when treated like the quick grower it is. Give it a sunny windowsill, regular watering, and room to spread, though it's best grown in containers to prevent it from taking over. You can pinch the tops to keep it compact and flavorful. Need a quick reset? Rub a leaf between your fingers and inhale. It's a botanical burst of clarity whenever you need it. With its massive, fenestrated leaves and dramatic presence, Monstera transforms any space into a green sanctuary. In Feng Shui, it's considered a space opener. Its large, split leaves allow energy to flow freely while anchoring a room in calm, grounded presence. Monstera brings in wood energy, which supports growth, vitality, and new beginnings. Spiritually, Monstera is often associated with breaking through limitations. Its natural leaf holes represent openness and flexibility, qualities that help people release rigid thinking or emotional constriction. Its massive leaves function as natural humidifiers, while symbolizing abundance flow. Watching its aerial roots seek out climbing surfaces becomes a daily reminder of how growth follows intention. Healers often place it in spaces of transition, like studios or therapy rooms where expansion is the goal. This plant thrives in bright, indirect light and appreciates humidity, though it can adapt to typical indoor conditions. Water when the top few inches of soil feel dry and give it a space to sprawl or climb. It's a slow but steady grower. Few plants brighten a space quite like the Areca Palm. Its feathery fronds arch like open hands, inviting movement, light, and energy into the room. In Feng Shui, it represents family harmony and vibrant social energy, making it perfect for living rooms, shared offices, or any place where connection and warmth are key. Areca palms thrive in bright, indirect light and prefer evenly moist soil during their growing months. Mist the fronds occasionally to mimic their tropical origins and keep them lush and vibrant. But their benefits go beyond aesthetics. Areca is among the most effective natural humidifiers, releasing moisture through its leaves and improving air quality in dry environments. Studies have linked better indoor humidity to improved respiratory health, sharper focus, and even elevated mood. That's why it's often nicknamed the living humidifier. Energetically, it's used to dispel heavy, stagnant vibes. Practitioners place it in corners to soften sharp architectural lines and balance a room's chi. It's a plant that calms without dulling, uplifts without overstimulating. These 15 botanical allies represent more than decoration. They're living partners in your wellness journey. Each offers unique gifts, from NASA-confirmed air purification to ancient wisdom about energy transformation. Surrounding yourself with even a few of them can shift the energy of your home and your mind. Clean air supports clarity. Aromas reduce stress. Living beauty grounds you in resilience. Which one will you bring into your space first? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a fellow plant lover or someone who could use a little green energy in their life. This is Stellar Eureka, signing off.